What's up, guys? Alex here with another demo video on ChatGPT. So in this video, we're just going to be going over how you can use ChatGPT to do a little SEO work. And this is just the basics. You can actually do sort of a lot more work with the playground or the API that OpenAI has. You can build your own programs that will ping this thing multiple times and create everything at once. But I just want to show you the basics of how to get started doing some SEO work. So first off, just so you understand, ChatGPT is a language model. So the way it works is it analyzes a huge data set. If it looks at your question and then tries to figure out, based on what words you're using, what words probably come next. And that's how he's writing. And then there's some variables in the background that make him more or less creative, not necessarily picking the highest probability word every time. He just starts, going all over the place. But he has this huge data set, so that's what he's pulling from. So it's just a neat party trick in the sense that he's not doing actual analysis of keywords, but he can look across an industry, say look at all the dentistry pages and look at the common words that are on those pages, and then offer some insight. So first, if you're just trying to come up with some keywords for some pages on your website or for YouTube, you just want to come up with a basic list, you don't know where to start, we will look at here this dentistry page just as an example. So let's just say we have this cosmetic dentistry page. We want to come up with some keywords that we could write a second paragraph here to head this, or maybe put it here or whatnot. We just want to write a paragraph that might rank for some keywords on this cosmetic dentistry page. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tell ChatGPT to list 10 keywords that would rank for a cosmetic dentistry service. And so I'm telling it to list 10 keywords, and you'll find that if you sometimes write right here, he'll end up creating a paragraph or something like that. But if you say list or bullet, he'll make a list for you. So let's see what he comes up with here. It's like teeth whitening, veneers, bonding, Invisalign, dental implants. These are all things that I think were on the actual dentistry page here. Bonding, crowns, porcelain veneers, teeth whitening. Perfect. So he's coming up with some good keywords, but we want these to be a little longer, a little more niche. So the next command we're going to give him to refine this keyword list is just rewrite each keyword to be 3 to 4 words long. We'll see what he comes up with here. So yeah, he just adds treatment. That's pretty good. It's pretty a little bit more niche. Invisalign, clear aligners. So he's doing that. He's kind of giving us sort of a more refined list. And again, this is just all very quick. So next, we're going to use this main keyword list to generate long tail keywords. Let me just get this prompt here. Other words you can use to get him to generate lists, or just generate long tail keywords from the new list. And once he's writing a list, he's going to see that this is sort of the pattern that we want. So he's going to keep up with this 10-word list. But here we can have him write some long tail keywords. And what I found is these long tail keywords a lot of times also could be like blog topics or topics that you want to put on your page. Okay, so yeah, he's generating some good long tail keywords there. That would give us some good little subsections we could put on the page. If not, we might want to write a paragraph. So let's just take this how do veneers improve my smile, and let's just tell him to write a paragraph. So we're going to say this is the topic. And we want him to write a paragraph that includes these keywords. We'll say, what do they say up here about veneers? Porcelain dinner veneers. We'll just say that's the thing. So of course, anytime you do this, you're going to want to run these keywords through like Google Ads, keyword search, whatever, find out which ones are actually ranking, modify. But this just gives you a good start on, what keywords could possibly work on the page. But again, so once we have our keyword, we can just drop it right in here, tell them to write a paragraph using that keyword or multiple keywords, and let's see what it comes up with. So yes, he's writing like sort of a descriptor paragraph there. Excellent option for improving chipped or unbroken teeth. This still sounds kind of like, it's not quite engaging. It's just sort of a paragraph that uses the porcelain dental veneers. So what we'll do is we'll tell him to rewrite this paragraph, make it more engaging to read. So see if he just comes up with, something that will be, let's see, are you self-conscious? See, now he's got like a hook at the beginning. Chipped, broken, or leaving space teeth. If so, this is better. See, this might be a little better little section we could put. Maybe on this page that we were looking at, a section like this might actually go on the dental veneers page, or it might be, you know, you have the list of services with some, you know, brief description of them that then you can click through until we're trying to rank. But whatever it is, you know, you can see he pumps out good content. You could edit this content, so you know, he's a writing assistant. You don't have to take what he writes 100%. You're going to want to read this and make sure that it's right for your industry, but you'll find that you only need to make a few tweaks to it. And then you might want to include something in this paragraph that sells your service. So I'm just going to say make a reference in the paragraph, say the paragraph above, that Alex's dentist office is the best place for cosmetic dentistry. So now he's just going to rewrite this paragraph, and he should make this reference eventually, probably close to the end. We'll let him write that. But yeah, so once you have some basic keywords, you can pump out new paragraphs. The other thing you can do is rewrite content that's already on your page, or have him continue writing content. So for example, we might go over here to this dentist page again. We'll check back into what he wrote here, make sure he adds my deal. And go back over to ChatGPT. Yeah, so he says, visit Alex's dentist office, the best place for cosmetic dentistry. You can see it's pretty much the same paragraph. He just added that little blurb at the end. So perfect. Now we're going to put this in here, and we're going to tell him to rewrite this paragraph so that it includes the keywords. And we'll say on this one we came up with some new keywords. Let's see what else we got here. Let's just say teeth whitening treatment. These 3 keywords. Let's just give him 3. We're going to do this, and bam, see what he does here. So if you're unhappy with your appearance, Martin Dental Associates can help as a premier provider of your cosmetic dentistry services. Let's see which ones. Teeth whitening treatment, porcelain dental veneers. So include teeth whitening treatment, porcelain dental veneers, and tooth bonding procedures. So he includes it right here, right in the paragraph. So he just rewrites it for you. It looks pretty good. We could even have him create, like if you want to create an H1 for this paragraph, he can do it. So enhance your smile with Martin Dinner. Perfect. They can say rewrite this title using the keyword. I mean, he's got premier cosmetic dental dentistry services. Keyword. I don't even know what to add here. He does a pretty good job already, right? So let's see. We could say, how about just rewrite this title in 3 different ways. Since he's already done a pretty good job, let's just have him give us 3 options that we can use. So whichever one we think sounds best. Perfect. And then we could also say, so we could add, if we wanted them to add a keyword in there, we could tell them, you know, rewrite this title with X keyword. We could also say, you know, rewrite each of these to be 70 characters long. And he should do that. Let me just double check one of these, make sure he does it. Let's see, we'll copy and paste this one here. He might be off by a little bit. Sometimes you just have to do a little tweaking, but he does a pretty good job. But yeah, so that's the basics of it. There's a lot you can do with the SEO portion, but you can definitely generate content. You can write paragraphs, write anything you want. You can also have them write a meta for a cosmetic dentistry page. I can't spell dentistry, but he'll know. There you go. So he just makes you a little meta description for it. You can tell him to write it less, you know, want more professional or whatever, more rote, or you can make it like more engaging like this. Whatever you want. He can change the tone of it. But yeah, just get in there, play. It's all about the inputs that you put in, though. So if you're not getting out what you want, you can always start a new chat and retrain him, or you can just work through this and see if you can get him to output. Like, you just give him these direct commands, one little thing at a time. Don't give him too much to do at once. Like if you tell him, write a 5 paragraph essay, incorporate these keywords in here, and don't say this more than once, he's not going to be able to follow all those instructions. But if you give him these sort of instructions one by one, you can see how you can quickly build into pretty much anything you want. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments.